This is the brand new Peugeot 408, and the brochure details have finally been revealed, which means we can now have a look at the full specification. So we're going to break down the specification today so you can see it. It's worth noting that there may be some minor changes before release, but as we're so close to launch, and as this is the official brochure from the official website, that means that we're probably not going to see too many, but it could happen. So keep that in mind. First off, let's go through the standard specification. This will be the minimum specification that any 408 will come with, or better, I should say. So let's get going with the standard specs before we move on to the first spec. Safety-wise, we're going to be getting a lot here. Obviously, anti-lock brakes and electronic brake force distribution, which is basically how it sort of helps massage the pads on individual wheels when you do some heavy braking. Automatic post-collision braking. This is quite cool and one I hadn't heard of before. If a collision or impact can't be avoided, the post-collision brake is automatically activated and it stops your car, preventing a secondary impact against another object or vehicle. This would be especially useful on the motorway, potentially not flinging you into other lanes. Like I said, I've genuinely not heard about this one before, so this one's quite a cool one. Read about. Obviously, airbags, alarms, automatic door locking, child locks, deadlocking, an electric code immobiliser, an electronic stability program with hill start assist and front and rear disc brakes, ISOFIX, programmable cruise control, and a speed limiter as well, driver attention alert, speed traffic sign assist, lane keeping assist, tyre pressure monitoring systems. You're going to get LED front and rear exterior lighting. You're going to get daytime running lights as well, of course. That's a lot of safety tech, and in fact all of the tech that's spoke about in this video for the standard specification of car you can find in the video description down below. So if you want to see what absolutely everything is, if I've missed anything out, obviously I haven't talked about the fact it does of course have 3-point seat belts and things like that, but I think that's pretty obvious. But if you want to see the full specification, check the video description and you can see it in there. Moving over though, we of course get a touchscreen in the car, HD touchscreen in fact. We also get a digital gauge cluster as well, push button start and a tinted acoustic windshield. Tinted acoustic windshields are basically UV absorbing windshields, so they don't warp the dash. One of the things that is particularly prevalent in sunny countries, maybe not in the UK, but certainly in other places, is as the sun goes to the window, it's going to warp the plastic, but this should help prevent that. It means that the car is going to have less squeaks and rattles over time, which is nice. For the hybrid as well, you get a Type 2 cable. Obviously, you're going to get 2 keys. There's some 12-volt sockets in the cabin and the boot. You get Peugeot's iConnect. That 10-inch system is a 1920 by 720 HD screen as well, so it should look nice and fluid. Obviously, DAB radio and AM and FM too. You get a wireless mirror screen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, Bluetooth, which you can connect up to 2 phones with as well, and have 8 profiles. You get 4 USB sockets, and if it's anything like other Peugeots I've driven in the past, they're going to be USB Type-C and USB Type-A. Fantastic news on that one. Obviously, alloy wheels as well. And this is all the base level specification of the vehicle. And the Allure will actually give you slightly more than that, which we'll go into in a second. But before we hit that, make sure you press that subscribe button and the like button, because if you want to see more videos like this in the future, that's the way to do it. We're on our way to 2,000 subs, so thank you very much. You can unsubscribe at any time. It's free to do so. It's free to subscribe, free to unsubscribe, so thank you very much for doing that. But as mentioned, the first specification we're going to look at is the Allure. The Allure will come with advanced emergency braking systems, or AEB, which includes some radars on the hybrid versions as well, extended traffic sign recognition, automatic dual zone air conditioning with air quality system 3, dark tinted rear slide and tailgate windows, electric folding door mirrors with courtesy approaching lighting, rear parking sensors, a 180-degree color reversing camera with wash system as well, an e-remote control for the hybrid, and you can activate preconditioning on that as well, so you can make sure everything is nice and heated in the car before you get into it. You get ambient lighting and fractal embossed seats with Isabella leather effect on them as well. Over the updates and Peugeot's voice recognition, I can't wait to try out the voice recognition system. Maybe I should compare it to Siri. What do you think? Let us know in the comment section below. As well as the Allure, you can also get the Allure Premium as well. This will add a driver assist pack, which will be across traffic alert, adaptive cruise control, long-range blind spot detection, acoustic laminated side windows, front parking sensors, Peugeot's open and go keyless entry system, 19-inch alloy wheels, and a few more things besides. Like I said, check out the description below to see the full list of specification. And finally, we move over to the creme de la creme of the range. The GT is available with lane position assist, Peugeot SOS assistance, clean cabin technology, which is linked to automatic air conditioning, heated steering wheel, a sport pack, smart electric tailgate, aluminium door and boot sill trims, cabin stitch detailing, frameless electrochromatic interior mirror, a full grain leather steering wheel with adamite green stitching and GT badging, interior roof lining has been changed, the luxury carpet mats are added on this one as well, sun visors featuring vanity mirrors with LED lighting, 19-inch graphite diamond cut alloy wheels, the Peugeot Lion shield badging on the front doors, ultra slim matrix LED headlights with 5 lighting modes, and full 3D rear lights with the Peugeot Claw effect as well. As for engines, you can get a 1.2 litre PureTech engine, which is standard across the range of vehicles, but the hybrid changes a few things up. With a standard 130 horsepower and an amazing 8-speed auto that I have used in other cars before, the hybrid will take you all the way up to 180 horsepower, and the Allure Premium and GT give you the option of actually having a 225 horsepower engine, which, because it's a plug-in hybrid, is going to mean you're actually going to get some really good fuel economy figures as well, but we'll find those out on the drive. Like I said, make sure you're subscribed to that. Prices start from a neat £31,050 at the time of recording, and after all singing, all dancing hybrid GT with the 225 horsepower engine, you're looking at $44,700. A little closer look at some of the specifications then. The digital gauge cluster is pretty customizable, which you can have connected navigation, radio there, energy flow for the plug-in hybrid, and driving aids as well. And on all versions, no matter what, you get Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, and of course they are wireless. There's a premium hi-fi system option as well for the GT, which will add a subwoofer and different types of speakers and all sorts too. But what about that plug-in hybrid? Well, it's fairly self-explanatory, really. You get a 3.7 kilowatt onboard charger and can be charged in 3 hours and 25 minutes when connected to a 7.4 kilowatt wall box. The optional 7.4 kilowatt onboard charger reduces that time to 1 hour and 40 minutes, and charging is also possible using a domestic AC power supply from a 3-pin plug, which will be achieved in about 5 hours and 30 minutes. The battery has a lithium-ion 12.4 kilowatt hour battery, which is included in the car, and an 8-year, 100,000 mile, 70% original capacity warranty for that battery alone. So that's basically the specification breakdown of the 408. I, of course, will be driving the car as soon as it arrives. Let us know what you think about the car in the comments section down below, and we'll see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.